The dangers down here are so very many, and this team of heroes has learned how to skirt them. We encountered a dark creature of shadow and rusted chains, but avoided conflict thanks to Gilda's keen eye and wit. We were set upon by a ghastly spectre, but dispatched it thanks to Kruka's clever and learned mind. These labyrinthine halls show us everything from shackles meant for creatures of all sizes, to rooms and equipment designed for terrible and cutting experiments. Chirurgical experiments, I think they're called, by awful and brutal chirurgeons. As we pressed forward, we found this place was made with the direct purpose of spying on whoever came through. And through secret doors and halls we wandered, with walls that see one way but not the other. And now, a trap is sprung upon us all.
So, I was wondering, as I'm wont to do, dangerously sometimes, are you guys gambling men?
Yeah.
What's it worth?
I did a biannual poker game.
Quite simply, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I host a biannual poker game with some of my old chef friends.
That's cool.
It's
fun.
not like it's not a big game, but yeah,
it's not high stakes.
Whenever I say something to you like, do you want to bet on it? Or I'll take those odds. That's not a hyperbole. That's not a metaphor. I'm being completely candid. If I'm willing to bet on something,
run the numbers quickly already. And
I'm here for it. Yeah, yeah. I'll give you a spread when I say shit like 2-1 odds. Like I'm ready for you to put cash down on that.
You should.
So you like to make things interesting.
You should make part of your poker games amongst your chef friends. Part of the winnings is that they all have to, like the winner or loser or something has to make you high quality steaks.
I'm not a big steak guy, but I like it. So everybody brings a pack for the group. It's like a 6-pack or a 12-pack or whatever, and it has to be good beer. Like it has to be part of the agreed upon selection. If you show up with Canadian, you're not coming in. And everybody brings a homemade snack, be it like a dip or chips or whatever.
I think everyone should bring the cut of steak they want to eat, and the first one who taps out has to cook it while the rest of them play.
You're really raising the stakes.
Oh, exactly.
Boy.
That was the joke.
We're normally pretty hammered by the time somebody gets out.
That's fair.
Best time to cook a steak.
I don't want to be you, Scott. I feel like you are. Like you're a casino man.
You know what? I dabble. Like I like I like it as an evening of something to do. But I go with whatever amount of money I've pre-selected in my mind, thinking I'm going to spend all of it.
Okay.
So I will go, I'll play, I'll enjoy myself, but I just assume that I'm going to lose and the house is going to win. And I'm not going to win. And so
you don't go in with the idea of winning. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I've known through the restaurant industry a lot of gamblers, and it can be rough. So I just like to have fun with it. Now, putting small bets on things, I'm into that. And especially the weirder the stakes, I'm super into it.
Duncan and I have a mutual friend named Joel.
Oh,
I won't
God.
drop his last name, but he knows who I'm talking about.
I was going to
Joel's
bring
a
him
bartender.
up without bringing him up when I.
Or yeah. And amazing. I remember a very particular story about Joel where he took a break during his bartending shift, went down 2 bars down and put some money into the machines and won like $600 or $700. And then came back and paid someone like $100 to like finish his shift for him so that he could just drink it and have fun. And then so he didn't drink $600, but he took a cab home hammered and then woke up next morning with none of it, was wondering where the hell is it? Oh, wait, when I went to pay the cab, I took all the big wad of cash in my pocket and put it on my lap and then paid him and didn't put it back in my pocket. He like vaguely remembered this. So he got out of the cab and all the cash fell. He's like, it's definitely in the front seat of the cab. I'm screwed. So he like gets up, goes to work, all bummed out, goes back home after that shift. And then the next morning, like we're talking 36 hours later or something, he gets up again and he sees a 20 on his front lawn. And then another 20, and then another 20, and it's spread all across his bushes. And he finds like $400 worth, goes back to work to celebrate, pumps all of it back in the machine, and wins another $1,200. And I was like, this man will never not gamble now.
Best Easter egg hunt of all time.
Entirely too much luck on his side in those like 48 hours total. Yeah. Oh man, that guy could just drop bill after bill on those machines. It's crazy.
The like Keno machines.
I don't remember what he played. It was like, it was
The
a Keno
old
machines, like
Vidlots.
VLTs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Big fan of those.
I like a Keno in a bar. You know what else I really love at
Yeah.
bars is pull tabs.
Pull tabs are classic.
Love pull tabs. I love just trying to get like just fill in the whole table full of fucking pull tabs.
Uh,
I used to go to a bar in Victoria, and we knew the girl who would fill the pull tab machine, and she would let us know which ones hadn't won. And we would just sit in there for a long session and just pump money into that thing. And just like, she'd just come by with her trays and just collect swaths of non-winners. But we went out there with like, we won a couple $100, $600, something like that. And like between like 12 of us. And we were just pooling all of our winnings, and we just went wild at the bar and just spent it all that night. It was fun.
Nice. Is that the biggest win you've ever had? Is like the $600 on pull tabs?
Yeah, but that was like a big group thing. Like there was,
Right.
you know, $1 here, $5 there, and then there was like a 200 and like a 50 or two, and like it all just added up. My girlfriend and I won $100 at a bar while waiting for a ferry, and that was probably the biggest win that I've been a part of.
Nice. That's all right.
Singular. Yeah, it was great.
Duncan,
No.
gambling man.
See, no, I like my vices as more of a sure thing. And also like, yeah, working in the bars and you see people just pumping 20 after 20 into a vidlot, and I'll lose $20 and then be pissed off for the rest of the day. So it's just not for me.
That's the most I've ever gambled at once was $20 a vidlot, and I thought, what was the point in that? I don't understand what we're doing here.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
bought the occasional $2 scratch ticket like back in the day, but gambling is to me like the same thing as sports. I don't get it. There is no thrill. I don't understand why I should care.
I can't
Why am I
ignore the
wasting
sunk
money on
cost
this?
fallacy long enough for it to pay off.
Yeah,
Right.
I
So that's
don't
why I like
understand.
my home games of Texas Hold'em is, you know, you come in with 50 or $100 and you know that the first buy-in is going to be $50 and that's what you spend. And it's
In a
normally
nice
a pretty
ribeye.
good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so you spend a good evening with $50 and then the last two players can decide whether they want to play heads up, split the pot or whatever, right? Like so you are playing for real currency and all of your chips are broken down into like actual denominations. So when you put 25 on the table, you're putting 25 cents or a buck or $5 or whatever. So there is something there. I mean, at least for me, but I fucking love gambling. I'm not great at it, but I love doing it. And I've had some bigger paydays than you guys have. So that probably doesn't help.
Yeah. I have one other really cool story it's not so much gambling as it was a 50-50 draw, which is, I guess, technically, but not really quite the same. It's an odds game at the very least, but it
It's
was
gambling.
That's a
sure.
charitable donation.
yeah. Yeah. Basically, I have two friends, Mitch and Kenny. Mitch has a tendency to have a lot of things go right for him when it comes to really mundane things. And Kenny has a lot of really bad luck when it comes to a lot of mundane things. And they make quite the pair. And one day, Kenny couldn't stay at a Toronto Blue Jays game. And so Mitch ended up taking his seat and didn't have any cash when the 50-50 came around. So Kenny's little sister was there and said, I'll give you cash for the ticket, but if you win, I get 10%. He won. He won in Kenny's seat. $100,000.
Woo!
And Kristen got $10,000 for lending him $5, essentially. Yeah, it was a hell of a thing.
That's crazy.
I could not.
Wow.
When he called me, he called me to tell me, and he was like, "You're not gonna believe it." And what's even more ridiculous is that it was in Kenny's seat that I won it. Kenny's the worst luck in the world. Just what a slap in the face.
That's wild. That's so much money. That's insane.
It's so much money. Yeah, blew my mind. But I mean, the reason I brought this up is because of what you guys are about to face.
Oh, fuck off.
If you say we're gambling with our life,
I mean, sort of. Actually, if anything, this adventure path in this moment is gambling with your life, because you have never faced anything more broad and drastic when it comes to random number generation. This could
Duncan's
seriously
fucked.
go any way right now.
Well, I'm the only one in the room.
Well, that's not how it works.
Oh.
You walked into the room and triggered it.
Okay.
Let me just recap what you see. So basically, Lady Gilda has stepped into a 15 by 20 foot room and triggered a trap with this really delicate little trigger on the floor. And I believe I said that she notices pretty much instantly that they're all over the place, and it was completely unavoidable, essentially, if you walk into the room. There's a shuffling sound as all of this like mechanical work in the walls and floors starts to operate, and boom, scythe blades appear. Now, I have not specified where they appear yet because I have to roll for that. The room and the hallways the hallway that you come down on, down through, which is a kind of a really tight zigzaggy hallway, are littered with bones. Lady Gilda sees straight ahead of her to the south another hallway that seems to zigzag. Immediately to her left, which is the east side of this room, is another hallway. She can't see down. And there are, in fact, two doors that lead to rooms to the northwest and southwest. So you have the way you came, a hallway to the south, a hallway to the east, and two rooms behind doors is what you're faced with. There are bones everywhere. And the shuffling is not just happening in the room, it's happening in the hallway that three of you now occupy. So Tulak, Kuka, and Carmen. And in fact, you can hear shuffling happening in the other hallways. So the one to the east and one to the south. I am now going to roll. This is a reaction to this trap where these blades pop up. And I did a lot of research and even hit up Reddit to make sure I had this trap very clear. I'm just going to say that right now.
We're blaming you either way.
Oh, I know, but if you guys aren't nervous, you should be.
My heart is fucking pounding right now. I am very nervous.
I am too.
It would be very hard to kill me right now, but I am also very nervous.
I just have bad cholesterol.
Oh, Freeman, he's got a look on his face. I don't know what it is, but he looks worried. He looks slightly happy. I can see a twinkle in his eye. Oh, God.
I've rolled one of the worst possible outcomes.
Oh,
I have rolled this, no joke, probably 100 times since the last session. Okay. As a reaction, this trap shuffles its scythe blades, then attacks, and then shuffles again. For every blade in your section, it will attack every person in that section.
What is a
Oh my
section? How
God.
big is a section?
Oh my god. Okay. This is so bad, guys. Section 1 is where Lady Gilda's at in the room. Section 2 is the room or the hallway in which you guys arrived. Section 3 is the hallway to the east. I am shaking. My hands are so clammy. And section 4 is the hallway to the south. 4 blades are going to travel down section 2. And 1 blade's going to go to section 3, and 1 blade to section 4. Lady Gilda is, for the moment, safe. But every one of the other 3 are going to take 4 hits from these blades. All 3 of you are going to take 4 hits. Holy fuck. Is there what?
Is there save, reflex, anything like that?
These are attack rolls against you. Okay. So unless you have appropriate reactions to help you, this is unbelievable.
I'm gonna fucking.
I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. Okay, you got everyone got their AC ready. Can someone cover Carmen?
Yeah, I got it open.
Okay, what's happening now is these blades are popping out of these nearly invisible slits in the walls, in the ceiling, in the floor, and they are traveling at these crazy speeds and somehow adjusting along these nearly invisible tracks, literally aiming towards you, targeting you. Despite the fact they're slicing from a solid sort of foundation, they are twisting and turning and coming at you because this is a complex magical trap. And mechanical, so it's like a big amalgam of like try to kill shit. First attack against Carmen is a 24.
That's a meat to beat.
Takes 12 slashing damage. That same blade travels through, twists and turns, and heads towards Kruka for a 28.
That hits.
That's 16 slashing damage. Yeah. Same blade right towards Tulok. I forgot your name for a second.
I forgot my name for a second.
39 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what you call a crit.
28.
Am I able to
damage.
use reactions at all?
You can. We haven't technically started initiative. We will as soon as this finishes, but yeah, you have the opportunity to react.
Could I use my retributive strike and grant Tulok some resistance to that?
You absolutely can.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so it's 28 points of damage, reduced to what?
20. And is it within range? Can I make a melee strike against it?
Yeah, you're right next to Tulok, so I'm going to go ahead and say yes, you can. You can make a melee strike against that specific blade. We'll call that blade 1.
Okay. She gonna do that just in case it is breakable. That is a 21 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Sorry, that
Jesus,
reduced it by what? Sorry?
8.
By 8, so you took 20 damage. Blade number 2. Same order. To Carmen, 26 to hit.
Yep.
That's 12 damage. To Kruka, 30 to hit.
Yep.
20 damage. Tulok, 26 to hit.
Yep.
18 damage. Blade number 3. Oh my god. Carmen, 39 to hit.
Yeah, that's a crit.
28 damage. Oh shit. Hold on. Something's not calculating right here. Tulok, take an additional 11 from that crit. Because this has the deadly trait.
Holy fuck.
And Carmen's going to take another 2 as well. From that crit. To Kruka, 27 to hit.
Yep.
17 damage. Tulok, 25 to hit. Oh, you're getting lucky here, Tulok. Jesus.
I don't think so. Yep.
That's 11 damage.
Jesus Christ. I have 2 hit points left.
And blade number 3. Or 4, sorry. This is the last one. Carmen, 33 to hit.
Yep.
Not a crit?
Nope.
Okay. 10 damage. Kruka, 24 to hit.
Meat to beat.
9 damage. And Tulok, 34 to hit.
It's a crit.
Tulok is dying too.
This is fucking bullshit, is what I'm saying right now.
Holy fuck.
But as this is happening, like another blade goes through each of the other hallways, but none in the main room. And then as soon as all this slashes, boom, Tulak just hit, trying to do his best to dodge. Lady Gilda like panics, tries to defend, and the blades drop him, and everything starts to shuffle again. And now we're gonna roll for initiative. Holy shit!
Holy fuck!
God, this is not good.
So Tulak just took 3 blades and just is like basically eviscerated and falls to the floor, blood spraying fucking everywhere, gouts of it.
Yep, and is dying fucking too. And honestly, you might not feel like it, but you are so lucky right now. It could have been so much worse. Remove one of those dyings. There we go.
I mean, that's just a dick thing to say. Without a roll, I just got put down.
Yep, I know. And you could have died without having a chance to react. It would have been by the rules. I'm not joking. Okay, rolling initiative. Lady Gilda, what do you got?
30.
Tulak.
What do I roll with when I'm fucking dying?
That is a very, very good question. Actually, let me come back to you, Kruka.
Occult?
26.
26.
James is funny, but
okay.
I'm pissed.
I got a plan to get you out of here, bud.
What's Carmen got?
21.
Okay. Tulak's initiative is going to be
one higher than the size, I guess.
One higher than the sides, yeah. Is what it's going to be. So instead of rolling. However, that's because that was a reaction from this trap before initiative roll. That's not really not as in your favor as it normally would be. But we are going to start the encounter with Lady Gilda, and Tulak will be right behind her. That's your little peek behind the screen there.
Okay, Lady Gilda. So here's what I want to do, Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, ideally with one action, hoist Tulak over my shoulder, fireman style.
Yep.
Can I do that?
Yes. It's dead weight, so it's going to be an athletics check. But yep.
Do you have a DC in front of you? Because I just want to make sure I actually have to roll this.
Yeah, so let me just take a quick boo at what it would likely be. Let's see. DC by your level is something like 22, though I don't know if DC by levels... no, DC by level is appropriate, but how difficult it is what's most important. I honestly think... it's part of me that wants to say it would be hard, but because it's dead weight, but also it's Tulak, he's live and unarmored. So I think I'm just going to keep it at a 22 is what it would be.
Okay.
I want to point out real quick too that you have an option with this trap right now. You can spend one action to seek and determine whether or not there are any blades in the room that you currently occupy, because it's already shuffled. So I haven't actually determined where they're at yet, but if you want, I will determine them right now, and then you can do a seek action to determine if they're in the room you occupy, not another room though. If you get a critical success, I'll give you the adjacent room at best. And that could, you have to spend an action to do it, but that could help you strategize what room is in what danger.
Yeah, I don't normally do this, but I think I have to. I'm going to put it out to you guys and get your advice on it. So my initial idea is that she lifts Tulak, moves over to the door, opens the door, free action, drops Tulak into the room, and that's all 3 actions. And it gets him theoretically at least out of the 4 danger zones that we're aware of currently.
Provided the door is open.
Well,
No,
their
you
third
won't have to
action
go
would
open
be the third action would be to interact to open.
I mean, unlocked.
Yeah.
Oh.
Provided the door's unlocked.
Sounds great
but if
to
it's
me.
she might
Desperate
just boot it open.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, I also could lay on hands and bring Tulak back up, but he's still going to be wounded and only have 14 HP, and he will still be in theoretically the line of fire. But if I heal him, that would be one action. He'd be back up. I could spend one action to seek and hopefully find something, and then one action to raise or ready, and that would keep Gilda in the fight at least. But I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts or any options here? Like I'm really torn between those two actions.
Well, I am going to chime in here and say the first one, because if you lay on hands me, I'm still on the ground, so it would take me one action to stand up, then a move action, then I'd have to open a door, and I'd still be in this room.
Right, but we don't know that there aren't any blades in that room.
That's true.
Like this is a crapshoot. This is like me closing the door on Physic with Volok, right? Like we don't know anything for certain, and since I technically killed Physic, I want to put this to the group because this may technically kill Tulak.
You just didn't prevent the ultimate death. Like you didn't kill him. It would have gone down the same way.
Yeah.
It would have.
That's the situation we're in here too, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It could just go down the same way. So if that's what you want, Scott, that's what I'll do because that's my first instinct.
That's honestly, I think just go with your gut because I don't really know another option. Because if you, I don't think I have any other options to get out of the line of fire other than that.
Okay. What is this door made of, Freeman?
A fine question.
Yeah.
Presumably wood. Let me just double check a little something-a-roo here.
It's like those old curtains that they had between rooms in the 70s that have like little pot leaves and stuff like that.
That'd actually save me an interact action.
I know.
What I'm trying to figure out is whether it's like if it's iron, it's an interact action, but if it's wet wood, it's going to be an athletics check just to put her fucking boot through it. You know?
It is so it's not an iron door, but it's not just wooden. It's somewhere between. It's a wood banded with iron, which does increase its DC, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. So first action will be an athletics check to heft Tulak over her shoulder, fireman style. That is a 26.
Yep.
Second action will be to move 10 feet east to the door in the northern part of the hallway.
It's west, no?
West. Sorry. To the door in the north of the hallway. And then third action will be an interact, and she's just praying that this door is unlocked.
It is.
Okay. Free action to drop Tulak into the room.
Drop him into the room.
Like a sack of potatoes.
Shields down.
The room is empty and I feel like has more blades in it.
I mean, sorry, bud.
It's okay. That's more than I could have done. Thank you.
Tulak, it's your turn. Roll me a whatchamacallit, death
Just
saving
don't
throw.
crit fail. Can I give him a hero point for this?
I have
You
a hero.
cannot give
Okay.
hero points away.
I have 3 hero points.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good. So
You can
maybe
one
just
hero
heroic
point per roll.
recovery.
So I can just heroic recovery and then I don't have to roll.
Yeah, I believe what we did before is that you would have heroic recovery like as soon as you went down, so we can assume that you've already spent that.
Yeah.
Rules is written. It's on your turn.
Oh, it is okay.
Yeah.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's on your turn.
Okay, because like
That's why you move in the initiative order.
Is
right,
when you
but
roll
the
to
heroic
make your-
recovery specifies as soon as your dying condition increases, you can spend it. Is how the heroic recovery is said, but it doesn't really matter whether it's when you went down or whether it's right now. It's the same result. So you are no longer dying, but you are wounded 1, and
in a weird room.
I'm pretty sure you wounded 1. And
You lose
you are,
all your hero points when your dying value would increase at the start of your turn, or when your dying value would increase. So
yeah. So that's actually a good question. Do you want to spend them all on a heroic recovery, or do you want to spend 1 on a death saving roll?
keep in mind with heroic
retain
recovery, you don't get the wounded condition.
Oh.
Okay. But, you have to
But I
spend all
might
3
need
to do
more of them on the way out.
it. What a conundrum!
Be funny.
Oh god, this situation is bonkers.
So if I... Look, can we go over death saving throws? Because I probably should have looked this up beforehand. But like, if I...
death saving throw is basically, I think it's 11 plus your dying condition. And it's a flat
Is
check.
the DC. So
Is
your
the DC.
your flat check is 13. If you crit fail, you lose 2. If you crit success, if you crit fail, you gain 2. So you would be dead. That's what happened to Small. That's what happened to another character in an unreleased adventure path.
Yeah.
If you crit success, you are no longer dying.
You know what? I'm not a gambling man. I'm just going to use a heroic recovery.
Oh.
Thank you. So you're stabilized at 0 HP with no hero points.
Done. No
Barf.
hero points.
Barf.
Stabilized. Barf
Yeah,
is right.
well.
And no wounded condition.
Yeah.
Yep.
However,
Okay.
if he gets hit with 4 blades, we're fucked all over again.
So that's Tulok's turn.
Sorry,
And
Krugga. You just hear
next up-
Gilda call.
Next up is the shuffling sight plates. And sadly, we're gonna have 3 more attack that same fucking hallway.
Oh,
What
God.
about area 1? Am I okay?
You're gonna have 1 come at you.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's worry about you with your 1 blade instead of the 6th that will hit me momentarily.
I'm doing everything I can.
God bless you, James. God bless you.
Sorry. Thank you.
Abadar, Pharasma, whoever you want, bless you.
This might be the heroic moment in which Lady Gilda sacrifices herself, saving everyone that's gone down.
Don't put that on him.
Just saying.
I'm already doing the
okay.
math in my head how to get to Krugga.
Okay, so I'm gonna
It's a
attack
lot
Carmen.
heavier.
Yeah, that's
Carmen
what I'm
takes a
afraid of.
36 to hit. Oh god.
Yeah, that's a crit.
So we might be getting the free sword.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He takes 52 points of damage.
Jesus H Christmas. He's
That was literally max damage.
he's
across the
dying
board.
too, and he doesn't have any hero points.
Yeah, Carmen's dead. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Krugga, he came down to help you, and I cannot believe he's died so fast. 23 to hit Krugga.
Does not.
Oh, okay, all right. And then does a 33 hit Krugga? Yes, it does. It's not a crit though, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, that's 11 damage. And then a 30 to hit. That's 16 damage. And as you are doing your best, you dodge one and you get hit and you get hit again. And as you're doing it, you literally, from the corner of your eye, are watching Carmen be chopped to fucking pieces.
This is fucking
Literally
epic, man.
limb to limb. It just goes from like, to fucking dead silence, and it is like ragdoll slicing. It's brutal.
Have you guys ever seen
Lady-
the movie Ghost Ship?
No.
Yes, the opening scene when everybody
The
gets-
opening scene.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the like the cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen that. That's messed up.
Only good scene in the movie.
Well, now you're doing it, you son of a bitch. How do you feel now?
Lady Gilda, 25 to hit.
25 is a hit, but she will use her reaction to raise her shield and make it a miss.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
For the listeners, just so we're clear on it, Carmen went down on a crit fail, which put him at dying 2, and the next 2 blades put him at dying 3 and dying 4. That's why we're just hand waving all that stuff, just in case
Basically,
anybody missed that.
When you're down and dying, you basically have effectively a -4 or -6 even, I think, to your AC. He was basically hit and crit the whole time.
Well, and anytime you're dying and you take damage, you just escalate to a new level. So
Exactly. So, but you could still not get hit because you do have an AC. But he was hit. Yeah. Krugga, it's your turn.
Okay, Krugga is just dripping blood. Like, he's really not looking good. He's close to death. So he is going to stride his way towards Lady Gilda to her east. Then he's going to seek in the room to see if there's any blades.
Okay.
Oh, we already did the blades, didn't we? So we can't really see until the next shuffle.
No, because they shuffle at the end of their attacks. So I just have to roll to see. You still have to roll me a perception check.
There's some blood dripping into his eyes as you get two on the die for a 12.
You have no idea where any of them are at. You are probably too panicked at this point.
Okay.
You're just like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and there's really not much he can. There's no sense of even trying to heal just a little bit because it would just knock out whatever HP he has. Is there something he can like see or do a check in the room, maybe like a crafting check or something about the mechanism that's driving these blades?
Yeah, I can. I have to. I will. What's your thievery? What kind of proficiency do you have in your thievery?
He's
Is it
untrained
or-
untrained with a plus
untrained. Okay.
Ooh, Carmen has a plus 15.
3. Okay, let's ask the corpse. Good
That's
thing he was a
Tulok's department.
good thing he was a Jedi and he force ghosted his way in there.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I can't even give you a thievery check to figure it out. You need to be at least expert for this trap. So, no. You
I don't even
have no
think
idea.
Carmen was an expert, was he?
15, debatably.
Hard to know on this sheet they have.
Right. The NPC sheet.
Expert should be like basically a +4, plus your level, so 10 plus your dex.
Well, he's
So
fucking
15.
dead.
Yeah, so he would have been
So,
expert. He would have been expert.
I don't care. I'm worried about myself right now.
Oh,
Okay, well
Um,
he's just gonna seek again.
okay.
16.
You don't want to. You don't want to
Wanna
get in the
join
fucking
me
room.
in the room?
There's just as good a chance. Oh, I can't even see the room. Is there much room in there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's loads of room.
Okay, well, if I die, we both die. So he's just gonna pull in also a wounded creature to the north.
Okay. And that brings us to round 2, Lady Gilda.
First action will be to lay on hands to Tulok.
Okay.
So that will be 18 healing for you, bud.
Thank you.
Second action will be to, I guess she's gonna seek as well, specifically this room,
Which room?
Okay.
the room that you guys are in.
Roll me a sweet perception.
Okay, is it? I thought it was closed for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah. I'm just doing an open. Who cares? Go for it.
Okay, I privately rolled it by accident.
Okay. You have no idea.
Okay,
You are also in go-go mode. You're doing your best, but
yeah. Last action, she'll just raise the shield, I think.
okay. She's just gonna
Kraka,
stay in
Tulok,
her
you're a little bit more. Make sure you're safe in that room.
I'll try.
You can hear like the shuffling still going, and you can hear one swipe through that hallway everyone was in. You hear one swipe through the hallway to the south. You hear a few of them swipe through the hallway to the east, and one boom pops out right next to you and goes for a sweep for a 33 to hit.
33 is a hit.
take
she will
10
shield block.
Okay, 10 slashing damage comes in.
Okay, that is 8 slashing damage.
Okay, and now it's
Oh,
Tulok's
wait.
turn.
No, there's no way that. Oh, I'll figure it out. There's no way it's 8.
No.
Tulok comes back to life on the floor in a completely different room than he was in when he went down. And he is laying on the ground. A fucking mess.
Just cut the fuck up.
I can only imagine what that would feel like. So, anyways, he's laying on the ground and he just looks up in absolute bewilderment. And he is going to pop to his feet and he says, What's going on? And then he sees Gilda. I mean, it's a little out of order, but like he sees Gilda just fucking trying to act, take the blade, and is just looking in that room, and he would like to look and see if he can figure out what the fuck is going on with this trap.
Okay. You want to seek roll to see what's in the room first, or
No,
you want to roll
he wants to
thievery?
do a check to figure out if he can use his mind to determine what the fuck is going on.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a thievery.
It's a 26.
Yeah, you can see that what it will take is a pretty staunchy thievery check per blade to properly deactivate this trap. Yeah. So there are 6 blades total.
So Tulok coughs up some blood, and he says, "There's 6 blades, and we have to take care of all of them, or they'll just keep coming and coming and coming." And so, does he think that there's blades within that room from that check? The room
no. You think you're safe in that room.
Gilda, if you need respite, step in here. There's no blades. It's just out there.
You can always grab her by the collar and pull her in. If you want.
I mean,
I don't know if she'll resist, but...
So can I use a thievery check from within this room to try to interact with them outside, or no?
You're basically going to have to determine, when the blades shuffle, determine where the blades are, go to that spot, and then try and disable check. It's a huge risk.
Tulok is going to use his final 2 actions to cast haste on Lady Gilda.
To close the door on Hey Lady Gilda. Thanks,
haste
you're on your own.
Haste actually works pretty well for me, believe it or not.
Okay. Haste.
So he just moves his hand in steadily faster and faster and faster motions, and then the purple magic touches Lady Gilda as he weakly makes these actions as blood spurts out from various parts of his body.
I think I did this in the wrong order because I attacked you, Lady Gilda, right after your turn, right? Yeah. So it should have been after Trulok's turn, but same result, which makes it Karka's turn.
Sorry, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. I said that I stood up for 1 action.
You can't.
And then so I don't have 2 actions left.
Well, you can still stay prone and still cast haste.
Okay, I would like to do that and just recant the standing up. Sorry, listeners, for killing the moment.
Oh, the worst.
East from the ground.
Right, Kruka, you want to seek to see if there's any in the room you're in?
In the one adjacent, or like, did Tulok determine that there weren't any blades for that turn only, or ever in this little room?
Tulok didn't determine at all where the blades are, just that it's possible to deactivate each room.
Oh, okay. So first will be a seek for the room that we're in.
The room that you're in. Okay. Go ahead and roll me that.
28.
Okay. You're now that you're in and like getting your bearings, you're pretty positive there are no openings to this trap in this room. It does not appear as though any blades would have or could have come through. In fact, for the first time it dawns on you that there's no bodies in here, no skeletons, no bones, no nothing. It's barren.
Great. And can he seek from like the room adjacent from the room that he's in, or does he have to enter the next room?
If you're like in the doorway, like Tulok is allowed, but by the rules right now, it's usually in your own room. So you can't see well enough from between the bodies, Tulok and Lady Gilda in your way. Like checking the floor, checking the walls, checking ceilings. You can't tell from where you're standing.
Okay, then he'd like to move, take a step to the southwest next to Tulok and search the room that they're in for anything, secret door or something.
Okay. Roll me another perception.
25.
Yeah, you take a step over and kind of like get yourself in the corner and look around the room, and you spot a bit of a crack in the wall that's vaguely door-shaped right to the northwest of this square room.
Oh, so we'll call it to the others.
Fuck yeah.
There may be a secret passage. The mind may be mightier than the brain yet. Wait. There's no time to correct it. Keep going.
Even Kruka's like, wait, that didn't make any sense. Confused himself. Holy shit. All right. What else do you do? That's 2 actions.
No, that was a seek for the blades. That was a move. That was a search.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're good. Lady Gilda.
Lady Gilda, feeling the familiar magic of haste flowing through her, is going to sprint to the other side of the hall with 1 action. Second action, interact to try and open this door.
Okay, opens. Opens to a large discolored patches of dried fluids adorning the floor. An oddly shaped chamber, stone desk against the west wall with tools and bottles and jars of a variety of substances. And there is a door to the southeast.
Right. Then with her third action, she will attempt... With her third action, she will raise her shield, and with her fourth and final hasted action, she will move back to the door.
Okay. She's not going to go into the room? Can't they?
She's only got 20 feet of movement, so it's like it's zipping up and down that hall. Like, she's still not, differently abled, right? So like her speed is still affected. So she just wanted to peek into the room, and then she will convey what she saw to Tulok and Kruka. Okay. She's essentially looking for a way to disarm this.
And Tulok, you're up.
Yeah.
I mean, I say you're up. You're actually down. You're on the ground.
Okay. So I'm not sure if I've used this like this before. I was going to use the healer's gloves on myself, but I did a quick search, and a lot of people are saying that you can't use it on yourself because you have to use it on an adjacent creature, which people say rules by written, can't be yourself.
Oh, really? You soothe the wounds of a willing, living, adjacent creature. Huh. That's odd. That's very oddly specific.
Yeah, so that's just what people are saying. Freeman,
I think it's dumb.
Me.
That's like saying Lady Gilda can't lay on hands herself.
Love that for me.
Just because of an extra word. Like that seems really stupid to me. And like not, even if it was true, why? Like there's no balancing to that. It's a once per day. Fuck it.
So Tulok grimaces as he touches himself in his chest and just all the wounds across his body, and
just
heals
like
himself.
Every other person who's touched you, we grimace.
You son of a bitch. Heals himself for 18 points, and he stands up.
You guys ever seen the taser glove? Because that's what I'm picturing.
I have not.
No.
Okay, it's like a dish glove made out of a nut, and the 2 fingers are the 2 contact points, and they're made out of the flashes of a disposable camera. And there's like a 9-volt battery taped underneath it, and you can like actually send like 9 volts through people through it. It's pretty loud. But I'm imagining that's what this healer's glove looks like.
Yeah.
It looks like Tulok's just shocking himself.
Yeah. Oh! I love the idea of him shocking himself. He's like, I'm good. Oh god. All right.
Okay,
heal. Stand up. What else you got?
Man, I don't even know. So within the room is a passageway out. Lady Gilda's still in there, or is at the door in front of us? Where did Lady
she's
Gilda
at the door
enter?
in front.
Yeah.
She's where she is on the map. She's in front of you.
Okay.
She didn't have enough movement to enter the room.
I see that. I've just been freaking out, and I just wasn't sure why she was directly in front of me. And
Clarifying for Scott and Tulok.
First I was over there, and now
I
I'm over
haven't- I didn't
here,
kill-
and then she
kill
was
Ducky.
gone, and now she's back. I'm freaking out, man.
And Tulok will use his, like, James, so Tulok looks to Lady Gilda and says, "Are you planning to continue searching through this area, or should we leave?"
I don't know if she's been told that there's a way out.
Kruk has found a way out here. Yeah, I think he yelled. But
Oh, okay.
Kruk has found a way out if you'd like to leave now.
Yeah, I think leaving this death trap in a hurry would be in our best interest, yeah.
And do I know if the blades come between... Are the blades coming before or after Gilda?
They have already shuffled.
They come
So
after you.
They're coming after you.
Okay, so
You
Tulok
know
will
they're about to
grab,
strike.
will grab Lady Gilda and try to pull her in.
Yeah,
Lady
she
Gilda
leans in.
willing? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, cool. I'll just let you do
100%.
it. There's no checks required. Boom. Come with me.
And as he
All right.
does that, he pulls her in and has his hands across the tabard on her chest and just puts his head to her chest and just kind of starts to weep a little bit and says, "Thank you. Thank you so much. I know you must have pulled me in here," and just is breaking down a little bit.
We've lost 1, Tulok. We've lost 2, and now we've lost 3. I wasn't going to lose a 4th today.
I guess we should leave Carmen for now. But we should try to come back here when we know we can take this on. We can't just let him die and never come back with the way he's left Otari. The citizens there will think that he's forever lost. He should come back a hero.
Well, like you've told me about your friend Samal, perhaps sooner rather than later we'll be able to bring him back as a hero, but we can't do anything with these traps going. As soon as we can find a way to turn them off, I agree wholeheartedly. We enact his remains and bring him straight to Vandy. But until then, no thank you. I've seen what that room can do.
Can we assume that you shut the door behind you when you went in, or do you leave it open, or does it?
She was pulled in, so she couldn't shut the door.
Well, if you want a flavor, grab it as you're being pulled in. I'm happy with that.
Oh.
But if you want the door closed, is kind of what I'm asking. Because as you're having this conversation, it's just like shuffle, slice. Like it's very cacophonous, essentially.
Yeah. So I could go get Carmen right now, or on my next turn.
Carmen is
whatever.
literally in pieces.
Oh, okay.
So many
So
trips.
You can get
yeah.
a couple. You want to grab the old bag of holding and start collecting your marbles.
How many limbs can you put in per
It
interaction?
would take your 2 move actions to get there, so we're talking 2 full rounds to come back with a bag of
I
Carmen.
can't tell you how many times in my head I went around that same description, but for Tulok's body. I was like, he's sliced into pieces, and I was getting ready for Scott's ire.
Oh, buddy, I was
man.
I was feeling all sorts of feelings, and none of them were
I
good.
can't-
But unless we're talking about James, because god damn it, I love that guy.
I got you, fam. I got you.
I cannot believe I didn't kill you. Oh man.
Oof, I need a smoke.
Like I rolled low, so most of them were just hits instead of crits.
Yeah, let's take a few minutes in here if you guys are cool. And just do a little bit of housekeeping. How are you on HP there, Tulok?
Surprisingly enough, I'm a little over half. 36 of 62.
Okay, Kruka, where are you at?
Oh, bad. Got
Okay.
5 HP left.
Do you want to try and aid me on a couple of medicine checks? Or what is your medicine, Kruka? I can never remember.
Untrained and 0. He does nature checks for medicine.
Okay.
But that sweet feet.
Right.
Oh, but can't you aid using that?
Can I?
Because we did that before with physic, right?
With the
Crafting?
crafting, yeah. I'm happy to roll that over.
Okay, what is your nature?
Plus 10.
Okay, so I'll try and aid you. So I get a +4 to that. And
Okay.
we'll do Tulok, and then we'll do you.
Let's see, roll DC 15.
Yeah. So I got a 19, so I think I aided this level, or is it 20 now, Freeman?
Oh yeah, no, it's 15.
Okay. So she aids with a 19 on Tulok.
Okay, 22, so that passes. 13 HP back.
Okay, and that takes 10 minutes, so I will lay on hands Tulok and give you another 18 on top of that, and then we'll do the same thing for Kruga.
Whew, and just like that, it's like nothing ever happened. Like we
I
were never
critically
there.
failed on my aid, Krugga, so you're on your own here.
Thanks
Son
for
of a
trying.
bitch.
That's all right. You get a 22 anyways.
I was gonna say you actually give it -1 if you critically fail.
Oh, do I?
And then
Okay,
yeah.
so 21.
Oh,
But it's still good.
it's like poked him in the eye a little.
Yeah.
That's.
I learned this from physics. Don't worry.
How am I better at this than he was?
Good, like pull it on his ears.
So you get 13 back, which brings him to
That's
a
Back alley
balmy
conversion in
18.
town.
Okay, you can have another 18 from Gilda's lay on hands. Can you also take a few minutes to try and do a repair check on my shield?
Yep.
And repair checks take 10 minutes as well. Is that right, Freeman?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll give Krugga the compass so he can get 10 HP back while he does the roll on my shield.
Can you roll crafting untrained?
Ooh.
Yeah, you can.
For a crafting check of a shield, probably not.
Okay.
But an aid, maybe. I don't think aid requires anything trained.
Okay, well I roll a 21 to aid.
Okay, what's the DC for the crafting check?
15, I think.
Actually, it depends
no.
on your shield. Depends on your shield.
It's
So there's actually there's a sweet macro in this.
yeah, I
bonus
have
for
it,
that.
but it doesn't say what the DC is. It just says 14 is a fail.
Okay, well,
but you failed by 5. So yeah, it says item level 4 repair DC 19. Right about
Where?
that. That's what I see anyway.
I don't see that at all.
Maybe
Okay, so it's a
just-
DC
yeah.
19.
It's
okay,
DC
well,
19,
with the aid, he's got an 18.
Okay. So that takes 10 minutes, so you get 10 back, and then Gilda will give you another 18 with her lay on hands. So that's 28 back. How are you looking now, Krugga?
64 out of 94.
Holy shit, dude. Unless we want to keep waiting, I'm out of ideas.
I mean, you could just sit here and lay on hands and take time and chat if you guys want.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
if we
take another
take
half
another
hour.
okay, 20 minutes between the compass and the lay on hands will get you back to full. Do you want to
Yep.
attempt 2 more crafting checks on the shield, and then we can move this episode along?
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
At some point during all this, you hear all the blades go silent as well.
Oh, excellent.
Like pretty early on, probably about 10 minutes in, kind of thing, as you're
Okay.
doing your healing checks and stuff.
This will put us up to an hour being spent in the room, give or take.
I'm happy with that. First check is a 22.
Okay, that's a success. And you're trained?
Yep.
Okay. I totally forget how repairs work. It's just a flat thing. I don't think you actually roll for it, but it won't be enough. So if you want to...
Okay, second's a 28.
Okay. Success is 5 points plus 5 per proficiency rank. So those two will put it up to 62, which is close enough.
Okay, we are looking bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
Yeah.
Let's sneak out the back door like a bunch of cowards.
Yeah. Gilda will take the compass back. And in that time, she will explain what she kind of saw in the room across the hallway.
Yeah, let me just quickly explain something too, because it was all pretty frantic. I kind of missed this last episode. When you were walking down the hallway, you were actually walking along. You probably noticed in your view, you can actually see within rooms along that hallway, despite the fact that there's solid walls. And because those solid walls have a transparency effect on them. So I totally missed that. You were walking through and you saw a room with a desiccated bed in it, and a trunk and a door. And then you saw another room that actually had this complete black, you're not sure what it is, across the entire floor, just this black substance that covered it from corner to corner. And then another room that was same as the first. When you got into the room, to the main room that triggered the sides, you could see another one with a bed and a trunk and a door. You could see through these walls. And then at one point, Lady Gilda, you actually did run down to the south there. You saw that room, you explained that room, but you had the opportunity to see down the east hallway, and it led to what appears to be a dead end.
Okay.
And now in this room as well, with the assumption that as you guys are healing and crafting, Tulak is having a look around. Can we assume that, Tulak?
Absolutely.
you discover that if you touch the wall, which is it's like that right now, but if you touch the wall, it actually it goes transparent, and in fact, it gives you clairaudience. It has a clairaudience effect. So suddenly, to like when you're over like looking at where the secret door is and trying to figure out how to open it, you touch the wall and you can see through the wall. You can see into the grand concourse that you crossed the bridge over before you came this way, and suddenly the sound of the grand concourse opens up to you. You only, Tulak, as long as you're touching the wall, you can hear the larger space, the ambience and atmosphere of a larger space when you're touching the wall. It just appears to be across the board, like spying rooms where you can see from one side, but possibly not from the other.
And it's like that little tale that you told us at the beginning of this book.
Exactly.
So Tulak relays the information. Strange, if you touch upon the bricks of this wall, you can see and hear what's on the other side. You can only imagine people listening and watching as all these corpses fell in front of us. A part of me wants to know what's deeper within here. What it could be protecting, unless it's just for sport. But perhaps we find that another day.
If you've got another haste in you, I can make a run for it, but I don't run particularly quick, and you're not hearty enough, I think, to go back into a room like that.
Rude.
She says, looking at your like flayed clothing.
Yeah, all wounds are healed, but the blood spatter is all over his
all over
black and purple tasseled cloak.
Yeah, your +1 explorer's clothes are now +1 explorer shorts.
Just fucking jorts now.
That's good. Shorts and a tee instead of a robe.
I mean, it looks like there's a beach down there, so Tulak came prepared.
Ew.
Crockett just eyes the door that he motioned to earlier. Well, a door in the secret room is worth two in the room full of blaze, as a wise man once said.
I guess the thing I was thinking as well is just like we can look for whatever sets off the trap and potentially avoid it.
Oh, that's another thing I should point out now. Anyone who traveled through that room realizes that like every step they took was a trigger plate, like every single step.
Okay, fuck that. Let's get the hell out of here.
Like you cannot pass through that room without activating it unless you're fucking floating. Like it's not a thing.
I can't do that yet.
We gotta go asking Yasmira for some other thief that's expendable.
Or we can try and hunt down a potion of gaseous form.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. There is that.
We have options. We have a spellcaster.
Barely.
Yeah, that's true.
Barely.
Okay, well, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, just because Kruk is good at spelling, I wouldn't call him.
Oh boy, I feel like he knows the words, but he doesn't know how to spell them. Okay, now the listeners are probably like, "Get fucking on with it." So,
yeah, seriously.
Tulak turns to them and says, "Another time, let's explore further, somewhere hopefully slightly less dangerous." And he presses upon the wall to make sure there's no creatures moving outside.
Yeah. You see, whatever it is you saw before, which is not much. Also, I'm just gonna gloss over this, but I think it's kind of fun. Like the whole time they're healing and crafting, you're discovering what the clairvoyance and the clairaudience of this wall, and the secret door there. But you probably try to push it or figure out how to open it at first, but you can't. So you're like touching it all over the place, and at some point you just start like banging on it, and you're like, "What? Why? Knock? Like, why isn't it opening? Why can't I get it open?" And then you realize that every time you bang on it in a certain sequence, it seems to have like a mechanism that like shifts inside, and you have to like slowly discover the sequence of knocks to like crack it open.
Turns out it's just a Benny Hill theme song.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you do it just slides open, And it's the Grand Concourse, which, reminder to everyone, wasn't long ago, but essentially it's a very long, stately hallway from north to south. Frescoes that depict powerful creatures in battle. Pinpoints of light glimmer in the vaulted ceiling. You're basically on the balcony edge again, with like rusted railings and stuff. And to the south, you can see some pristine statues, some of which are completely shattered and broken. But some appear to be intact from where you're standing. And you're about 20 feet up from the Grand Concourse floor, from the balcony side here.
So, Tulok turns to his companions and says, I'm interested to know what's in those rooms on the other side of that looking wall. Perhaps we move back in the same direction we were in, towards that. I think was it a kitchen area that we went through the...
Yeah, it was sort of like a kitchen area. Yeah, there was like cupboards and serving dishes and stuff. Yeah.
Was there a door up there that I'm not remembering?
That's where you found like the display case that led to the secret door, and it had the words carved in, "They are watching you." If you remember.
Oh yeah, but there's a door
And then
going
went down
east
the
from
hallway.
there, right?
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Gilda takes the defend action.
Tulok avoids notice.
Kraka is scouting.
And they retrace their steps northeast through this zigzagged hall.
Mm-hmm.
And Tulok will detect magic at the door. A little more wary now than last time we were in this room.
Yeah. Does not detect anything.
Listens.
Hears nothing.
Nods to Lady Gilda and steps back from the door.
She takes her place in front, missing Carmen, and tries the door.
How could you miss him? He's everywhere.
Too soon.
You son of a bitch, Dunk. You did it again.
That is so brutal. I did not think Carmen would join you, and it was so perfect. And I also cannot believe he died that quickly. That was bonkers. All right, Lady Gilda cracks the door, and basically there's a hallway 15 feet ahead. There is a door to the north, and a room to the east, stretching approximately 30 feet from the door to the far wall. And in the room is a mound of white fungus blossom from what was once padded furniture in a small like waiting room kind of thing. But there's basically like just like fungal furniture sitting there. And that's it.
Tulok would like to do a recall knowledge on this fungus.
Okay, it'll be a nature check.
Kraka would like to aid if he's going to do that.
I am. Tulok turns and says, Kraka, in your time in the forest, have you seen this fungus before?
Well, I'm not going to make a fungi joke because I'm quite austere. But yes.
Sweet anti-joke.
A natural 20.
You basically walk up and see them and grab Lady Gilda by the collar and yank her back right away. This fungus will the spores that it releases will cause the disease fungal rot. It's a fast-acting disease caused by these tiny spores that take root under the skin and blossom within the lungs and bloodstream. However, limited exposure to the room, you're perfectly fine. If you just simply walk through and pass it, you'll be fine. If you linger, you're in trouble.
So yeah, he grabs
which is always fun because you don't know what's hidden in the room. Is it worth it? Probably not.
Yeah.
But does it have any sort of weaknesses, or like some fungus in the mold and shit?
Sure. Yeah, because you've encountered that mold before. In this case, you could destroy the fungus itself, but what's the danger is less about the fungus and more about the spores that are like floating, lingering in the air already. There's not much you can do about that.
Is there like a cumulative effect? Like, is there? You say if you're passing through, it's okay, but like if you pass through and then go take some deep breaths outside, or like hold your
Yeah.
breath as you come in and search.
You basically want to hold your breath as you walk through. Yeah.
Okay.
But like if you hold your breath and stand in the room, you're still at risk.
Try not to breathe. These spores are dangerous.
Now, in that room, there is a hallway that leads to the south as well. So you have this, I would say Lady Gilda got a peek around the corner at least, and there was a door short way down that hallway. So you have a door in the initial hallway that leads to the north, and then through this room, a door to the south.
Hot dang.
Tulak becomes worried at the fact that they've been sitting in this room only for a few moments, but with Kruka's reaction, and he quickly opens a door to the north.
And it's a 15-foot stretch of a hallway, 10-foot stretch, sorry, to another door to the north.
And as he passes in...
I was so excited about 15-foot hallway. It was so outside the norm.
You see James just shake his head every time. He's like, another goddamn hallway.
As Tulak passes in, he would like to look upon the hallway and see if there's any sort of traps, as he is now a little more wary.
He's feeling a little bit delicate. You do not detect or see anything.
And he steps into the hall.
I'm starting to think our backup characters should be wizard fighter or wizard cleric rogue.
Well, mine's none of those.
Mine either.
Tulak was sitting in the middle of the hall, so hopefully someone would pass him, and no one does. He steps all the way in to the next door.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that's what you were waiting for.
It's
Gilda
okay.
Gilda would move past if you want.
It's okay. It's already happened. And Tulak will listen
Hand
at
up
this
justice.
door
And here's nothing.
and opens it.
Opens to a room with a weapon rack, a stand in the northeast and southeast corners. The southeast rack is empty, but the northeast rack holds a hatchet made of dark crystal.
Oh.
2 alcoves between the racks on the eastern wall each have an open hatch and a ladder that leads down.
Oh.
Additional exits are to the west and north. There are doors.
Tulak will avoid notice and step into the room.
Okay.
And if
Steps
nothing
in.
happens, he continues towards the north and to that rack.
Nothing happens. Heads
And
towards
he
the
would
rack. Gilda and Kruka, what are you doing?
Gilda's still defending and just stays in the center of the room, trying to keep an eye on everything.
Kruka would like to go in and search the walls for secrets.
Searching the walls for secrets. Okay.
Speak, friend, and pass. Or enter. Whatever.
Enter. All right, so you're searching around. You don't see much. Lady Gilda is just standing in the center, keeping wary. And Tulak,
Yeah.
you are...
Kind of rolling her eyes at Krugga, just walking around touching a bunch of shit after they all almost died in the hallway.
I'm being dealt.
but ready to back him up nonetheless.
And he also got us out. Anyways, Tulak will look at this hatchet.
Okay. You pick it up?
Yep.
No, you don't.
Oh, it's cursed.
You reach out and grab this crystalline hatchet and put your hand around it, and immediately are unable to pull it up. And not only that, you're unable to pull your hand away because you have become stuck to it. And as you try to yank yourself away in confusion, the rack forms a mouth full of jagged teeth.
Oh, shit.
And we're going to roll for initiative.
Mimic!
Mimic!
Finally!
Man, after all these years of playing D&D and Pathfinder, I've never actually seen a mimic in a game that I've played.
Oh, really?
I have run so many, but I've never fought one.
My absolute favorite piece of the stat block on this creature is the reaction it just used. Because you touched it, and it basically, you automatically become stuck to the mimic's adhesive-like nature. and the ability is called Object Lesson.
That's a real
perfect.
good double entendre.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah.
Freeman, this reminds me, I actually have a present for you, and it's mimic related. But I'm not going to say any more than that, and you can let listeners know what it is when you get it.
Okay. All right. I'll give you my address. I want to see you in person.
It's just a black and white striped shirt.
It's just a punch coming out of a fucking.
Yeah, that's
chest.
literally what I was thinking. Yeah. You see this? See my hand, Freeman? Yeah. Not just a hand. Bam. Okay. We are going to hop on in. Let's get some initiative. Kraka, what'd you get?
Well,
Searching around the
seeing a weapon which he admires so much turn into a mimic, he will be terrified and have a 17.
Okay, Lady Gilda, what did you roll?
Gilda only got a 14. She was too busy rolling her fucking eyes.
And Tulak.
Feeling like an idiot, he gets a 19.
Okay, dokie.
He looks pretty dumb too.
We are going to start with Tulak.
So am I grappled?
So you are basically adhered to this mimic, and you can roll a athletics check to try and rent yourself free. Yeah, that's basically it. Well, it's a escape DC, so hold on. Oh, sorry.
Athletics,
Yeah, no, it's a general.
strike.
So yeah. Sorry, I was misreading something. Yeah, it is athletics, acrobatics, or unarmed strike, whichever one you prefer.
None. Tulok, his eye fades away, and he raises his hands, and with all of his actions, a zombie brute comes bursting from underneath the floorboards. Large creature to the area to the west of the mimic.
Let's see here. Zombie brute.
I thought you were just going to unload a bunch of magic missiles into its mouth.
That's what I thought too.
Nope,
brute.
I want to smash this thing to bits.
Oh, this is a large creature. I forgot.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't get it in that space. There's not enough space. You can't
To the
you can't
west.
get it. Oh, to the west.
Did I
sorry.
say east? My apologies.
No, you said west. I just screwed it up as I always do. All right. From beneath
Is-
the tiles bursts.
Is that how big a large
massive
creature is?
zombie.
Goddamn right.
Yep.
Wow.
Don't let the tiles below your characters fool you, because those are like quarter size, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right,
it's
right. I
massive.
think that's the perspective is really messing with me. But yeah okay.
But it's good though, because I always forget how large a large creature is. Like they are really big. Like it's really
Yeah.
hard to get your head around when
There's a
something
special
upstairs.
feat to do combat maneuvers against them.
Yeah. Think about giants who can be somewhere around 16 feet tall. That's the height of a telephone pole above ground. Like they're very big. Large creatures are very big. Okay.
All right, and
Zombie
with its
brute.
one turn, the zombie brute just brings this fucking huge fist down in a hammer smash.
Attack.
23 to hit
That is a hit.
for 17 points of bludgeoning damage. That's
17
max
bludgeoning.
damage.
And have the creature please roll me a reflex save.
Not good. 15.
Oh, it's sticky.
15 is a fail. It is now stuck to the mimic. So the brute and Tulak are both grabbed.
That's A-okay.
Okay. Next up is the door to the north. Also forms a mouth and launches a pseudopod attack at the zombie brute.
That's fun. I love that.
And it's gonna be a 33 to hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that is a big crit because its AC is only 15.
It's a big creature. That's gonna be 32 points of damage.
Okay.
And it's gonna just continue that assault. Natural 20 with a 29 for another 24 points of damage and then a 14 to hit.
Okay, hit miss.
Okay, and roll me a courtesy reflex save real quick.
14.
Okay, it's effectively now grabbed by both of them. Although that
The
doesn't
old
really
double
quite stack.
grab, eh?
The old double grab. It's now stuck to the pseudopods and bodies of both of these mimics. The other mimic is now going to go ahead and start striking Tulok while he is held. 19 to hit. Flat-footed.
Oh,
11.
flat-footed. Apologies. Oh, no, miss.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't
and
realize
then-
that it was already applied.
Okay. So it's just like attack, attack, attack. You're like just dodging out of the way. The third one, though, was 23.
That is a hit.
Okay. So you're going to take 7 bludgeoning. And finally, we're up to Krucka.
Oh, well, loving that. Krucka is going to free action change the grip on his butchering axe, draw his returning light hammer, stride to the northeast to put the mimic into line of sight and throw the hammer at the mimic to the north of Tulok.
Nice. Okay. What do you got?
18 to hit, 4 on the die.
Oh, it's a miss. Bounces off the wall next to the mimic, but it's returning, so it zips back to your hand.
Well, he's no Thor, but it was an effort.
Lady Gilda, what do you got? Not in a great position here, Lady Gilda. At least not for the 2 enemies.
Well, it's also a mimic, so she, having seen this thing just goop onto this giant zombie and Tulok, probably doesn't want to get in there and mix it up. So first action is actually going to be a seek to look around the room and make sure the other doors and the weapons rack aren't more mimics, because this got out of hand real fast.
Well, first of all, we don't know if you know what this is. This is like...
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to require a recall knowledge check first for you to be able to understand. Like, it's understandable you want to check the other stuff, but like you don't know what to look for.
Right. Okay, that's fine. What's
It's gonna be occultism.
Oh, bitch tits. Okay. That was supposed to be secret, but it's an 18.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you don't know. You're unsure of what this is. You've never heard or seen anything like it. And you are right to not trust anything in the room, but there's not much in the room other than another weapon rack and another door.
Wow, and these 2 trapdoors.
Those are hatches and they're open.
They're still there.
And they got ladders in them, I guess, but yeah.
Doesn't really have a whole lot for this.
Help me.
Help you how? She will take a step.
I love this.
With her second action. And with her third action, she's going to ready an aid to help Tulok escape.
Okay. Good call.
Also, when you said bitch tits, all I could think about is his name is Robert Paulson.
Yeah.
Good. That's all I ever want.
That's it. That's all we need.
Everybody needs a little more meatloaf in their life.
Tulok, it's your turn.
All right, and Tulok will attempt to break free with his +0 to athletics.
Well, or acrobatics? Or
acrobatics. Okay, perfect. And also I have the slippery slick rune. Or
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. And
So
I
you're using
believe that's
acrobatics?
acrobatics. That's a +1.
Okay, so what am I rolling to aid Freeman? Acrobatics as well?
You can roll. I think this is pretty freewheeling. You can roll your athletics if you want.
You bet I want to.
Yeah.
That
like
is
the
a
idea.
29 to aid.
Poo-wee. That is a regular aid, so it's gonna get a +1 here.
3 on the die for a 15.
No dice.
He goes for it again.
Okay.
Unaided.
Krucka will attempt to aid you.
It's all good, buddy. I appreciate it, but I got a crit
yeah.
for a 33.
Nice.
You can't aid right away. You got to prepare one action and then a reaction. So you can't aid in the moment. You got to do it on your turn. But still, that's awesome. In fact, I'm pretty sure that means you can move away with a critical success. escape. Yeah, if you get a critical success, you can stride up to 5 feet away.
Okay, so he moves 5 feet and then sustains.
Mm-hmm.
And the zombie brute is just going to strike again against the eastern mimic.
Okay.
Or whatever this thing is.
The weapon rack mimic. Yeah.
16 to hit.
That's a miss.
And that's it for the Tula.
Okay. Northern Door Mimic is going to continue its assault on you old zombie brute. That's going to be a 32 to hit.
Crit.
20 damage.
Dead.
Okay, destroyed.
Oh.
The zombie fucking lumbering falls.
And then it lumbers forward 10 feet towards Lady Gilda and strikes with another pseudopod for a 26 to hit.
1 second.
Just building suspense.
No, sorry. I was looking at the trigger for attack of opportunity, and I don't think it technically triggers until after it would have to move in my range.
If you had a reach weapon, it would have triggered.
Yeah, which she does not have out. 26 is a meet to beat with her shield up.
Okay, 15 damage. Roll me a reflex.
Yes, she will block 8
Okay.
of that. So
Yeah, roll me a reflex.
as an 11.
Okay, that's a fail. And because you shield blocked, I'm going to go ahead and say that your shield is now stuck to the mimic. So
That's fair.
it can no longer be in the raised position, and it will take specifically an athletics check to free as a single action. And next up is the other mimic, which will then lumber forward towards Tulok and is going to strike a pseudopod at Tulok and then Kruka. It's going to be a 28
Hit.
against Tulok, 12 damage, and then a 17 against Kruka. I assume misses, and it is your turn, Kruka.
Do you need reflex checks? I hate to ask.
Yes, I do. From you, because you were hit.
Critical success.
Okay, very good.
32.
Nice.
Can he step away again?
No.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
No, it was not an escape action, just a dodge. What do you got, Kruka?
Okay, Kruka will take a stride to be behind the easternmost mimic. That's not what I want to do. There's nothing good to do. It's just gonna stick to the stupid thing. Recall knowledge.
Okay. That's
What was
occultism,
it?
please.
Occultism.
I'll roll it real quick, actually. Yeah, you also have no idea what this is.
Gross.
You're used to things being hidden in the woods, not hidden as furniture.
Oh.
I don't get it. Yeah, I guess if you're stuck to it, you're stuck to it. So he's just gonna put a stride north of the easternmost mimic, put it into flanking, and smack it with the hammer.
Okay.
Hero point, because that was a 2 on the die for a 17.
Okay.
32 to hit.
That hits. That's a crit.
Nice.
Yes. Not a great roll, but 12 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, 12 points bludge. And roll me a reflex.
Natty 1.
Oh, your weapon is stuck into this creature.
Like real stuck, eh? More stuck than normal?
Yeah. So you can spend an action to athletics and get it free, wrench it free if you want.
Okay. Well, that's my turn. That's 3 weapons.
Okay. Lady Gilda, your shield is attached.
Yeah. First action will be an athletics to free it.
Okay.
That's a 31.
That's a success.
Second action will be to raise said shield again. And with her third action, she's actually going to strike at this thing for the first time.
Okay. So you go to the one that's to the north of you.
Yeah, just the one right in front of her. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, roll me that sweet D4. Or, I mean, reflex save.
22.
You are stuck, I'm afraid.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yep. So you are grabbed. What else you got?
Oh, that's all 3.
Okay.
Pull, raise, punch.
Full raise punch. All right, Tulak. Can you save the day? This is a bit of a sticky situation.
Okay, Tulak will step or stride south and west, kind of back towards the door they initially came in, and will cast a new spell called Rouse Skeletons.
Oh boy. Guess
Maybe you should have just been a necromancer.
Yeah. Now, okay, hold on. It's a 10-foot
10-foot burst is what it is.
10-foot burst. Is that the diameter or the radius?
So a burst is it goes so a burst effect issues forth in all directions from a single corner of a square. You have to pick a corner of a square rather than the middle of a square. And then spread in all directions as specified to a specified radius. So it's a radius. So it's 10 feet from the corner out in every direction.
Okay, so can you see where I've placed it upon the map?
Yes, I can.
Is the northwestern mimic in it?
It does not appear to be, no.
From this area, from the stones, misshapen skeletal forms erupt and fill the burst area. The area is now difficult terrain, and their grasping claws deal 2d6 damage to creatures on the ground in the area where they first appear. Basic reflex save.
Okay. Basic reflex. Gotcha. I rolled 25.
You pass. So
Okay.
you will take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
I bet it looked really
Nailed it.
cool, though.
Oh my god, you rolled 2 1s and 2d6.
That's right, I did.
Okay. Is there more to that spell? I hope there's more to that spell.
Well, it stays. It's going to sustain.
Okay. All right.
That's the end of my turn, but
Okay. Mimic that's got Lady Gilda attached is going to just start striking.
oh, sorry. Can I say
17?
one thing? Can I say one thing real quick? The reason I'm casting this is because damaging or destroying the skeletons is irrelevant, as new bones pull forth from the ground to repair and replace any that have been obliterated. So they can't be affected by the mimic, I believe.
Gotcha. I mean, the Mimic's not interested in them anyway. It's going to keep going at Lady Gilda. It's a miss and a 23 flat-footed.
Miss. Shields up.
Oh, shields up. And not attached. Amazing. Next one is going to turn around and start attacking Kruka. Miss. Ooh, 23. You are attached, right?
Miss.
So
Oh,
your weapon's
yeah.
attached. No, your weapon's attached, right? Not you. So not flat-footed. And miss again. So miss. Oof, not great.
Sorry.
Kruka.
First one will be an athletics check to get my weapon back.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20.
Beautiful.
That will give me a 5-foot step to the right. Am I correct?
That's true. Yep.
Okay, that puts it into
Well,
flank.
actually, no. Sorry, because you're not grabbed, so it's not an escape check. It's a
Oh,
unique
right,
check
right,
to point,
okay.
wrench your weapon free. So, yeah.
Well, in that case, he's just going to take a step to the east and swing with the hammer.
Okay, got it flanked with Lady Gilda.
Nat 1.
No dice. You're rolling bad today, Lady Gilda.
Gilda, with her first action, is going to attempt an athletics check to pull her hand free.
Okay,
That's a 33.
that's a critical success.
Okay.
So you can move if you want.
No need. Second action will be to punch, I guess, again.
Okay, you punching the original one, or the one that's flanked now?
No, still the one directly in front of her.
Okay.
That is a 31 to hit.
That hits.
That's not a crit.
Actually it is.
14 points of bludgeoning.
Nice. Reflex save.
Right. 25.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. And then she'll try again with a map -4, but the flanked one with Krucka.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
11 points of bludgeoning.
Nice. Reflex save again.
Natural 20 for a 29.
Man, you're good. You're all right. Tulok. Can we finish this combat quickly? We're running low.
Tulok will cast telekinetic projectile, flinging a stone at the mimic harrying Gilda.
Okay.
21 to hit
Hit.
for 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Decent hit.
Will sustain the roused skeletons
Mm-hmm.
for 9 points of slashing damage to the same number.
Okay. But I still have a reflex save, right?
Yes.
Natural 1.
Nice.
All right. You get the 9
Do
points.
I take double damage on that?
It doesn't say anything about that in the spell, but it is a basic reflex save. So if you fail, I don't know.
I always forget. Yeah, critical failure on a basic saving throw is double damage.
18 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Heck
Nice.
yeah.
All right, big hit. Very nice. Okay, Mimic on Gilda is going to keep on trying. 27 to hit.
27 is a hit, yes.
Okay. Oh, you take a big 19 damage. Roll me a reflex.
27.
You good? 27 to hit.
Yep, still a hit.
11. Roll me another reflex.
17.
Now you're attached. And final hit against you, flat-footed, 18.
Miss.
Gonna miss. Yeah. Okay, and the other one gonna continue on Krucka. 16 to hit, miss. 12 to hit, miss. Natural 20 on the last one for a 24. Is 24
I
hit?
will use my retributive strike if it does.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a meat to beat.
Okay, so it actually counts as a crit. Oh man, you took 36 damage.
Okay.
-8 for my strike.
28.
Okay. And roll me a reflex, Krucka.
29.
You're good. Lady Gilda, you're punching.
20 to hit.
That's a meat to beat. Roll me a damage.
12 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, and a reflex.
26.
Okay, you good. So you managed to kick that one essentially.
Yeah, fucking rocks, man.
Krucka, what do you got? This is almost done, guys. Let's roll through it.
Well, I should have used my reaction when I just got hit, but I didn't. So he's going to fly into a rage.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Rage it up.
Because now
Should
he's
do that more often.
mad.
Because that's...
Well, I
It's a
keep
big damage for you.
I keep wanting to remember the reaction, and then
Oh, yeah?
when I get hit because I'm just so affronted by the fact that you hit me. Strike with the hammer for a nat 20
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Hit me, baby. One more time.
for 16 damage.
Nice. Big hit. Roll me a reflex.
That's it's 4 fire, 12 physical.
Okay. In this case, no, but...
Okay, 17 on the reflex.
Oh, you're stuck. You're grabbed.
Okay, athletics.
Your weapon is...
Athletics to get rid of it.
Okay.
Another nat 20.
Nice. Okay. One more swing. You're just going to wrench it free and swing again? Oh, no, you raged. You raged.
I raged.
Okay, Lady Gilda, can you finish this with your rocks?
I'm going to certainly try. That is a 16 to wrench yourself free.
No dice.
Okay. Instead, she's just going to move on to a single punch to the one directly in front of her. That's
Okay.
a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
11 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. Big hit.
And then the one flanking at a map -4. That is a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
9 points of bludgeoning.
And it is dead.
Finally.
Christ.
Tulok.
All right, Tulok will sustain, so I will need a reflex save.
Reflex save. 18.
That is a failure, so you take 8 points of slashing damage.
And it's dead.
Nice.
Booyah! Skelly boys.
That AoE spell is awesome.
That was a weird combat. I loved it because it's so much like, oh god, what do I do? What do I do? But you've destroyed your first mimics. Maybe there'll be more. Maybe there won't. But you can see that there was no weapon. There was no weapon rack. In fact, the door that was there, you could see laying on the ground, cracked and broken, and it was hidden behind the mimic itself.
It also kind of looks like a face.
Yeah. And I mean, of course, that's for now where we're gonna call it.
Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.